Hey, what's up, everybody? This is OCE, or whatever you want to call me, Pixel, by my YouTube name. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make a nice looking 2D wallpaper for your computer. Um, First, you want to find the dimensions of your screen. I have a 13-inch MacBook, so it's not that big of a picture. But if you want to do it and you're on a Mac, you just hold Command Shift and 4, and then just you get like a screenshot thing. Go up to the corner, hold down your right click or left click, go all the way down to the other corner so the whole screen's selected, and just take a screenshot, and then just open it, and then delete the layer and add another one, and it'll be blank. Well, that's what I did to get mine. So first thing you want to do is make the background black. So take your paint bucket and make it black. Make another layer and select white, and then go to gradient, and then put it on linear and have it on this preset, so foreground to transparent, and just drag it down so it's like that. Actually, no, that was a mistake. Put it on radial and then go from the middle out. About that. I'm gonna get a little bit more centered. Maybe we do this. Oh my gosh, this is not working right. Alright, there we go. That one looks good. You could, okay, now you can't. Alright, make another layer, and then select your colors. I'm gonna make a blue one, so I want a light blue, like a really light blue, and then make your other color like, I'll make another blue, but I want it to be darker, so select that blue and then make it a lot darker. So right there. And then you have your two blues, and then go to gradients, and then change to linear, and then change that to that one, and then go from the top to the bottom. And as you can see, if you put it on overlay, whoa, that messed up. Soft light, and then take the white and lower the opacity. It makes it like, you see black, and then you see the somewhat white in the middle going out, and then the dark blue to light blue going down. So once you do that, I'm gonna put this on overlay and see the difference. It might look a little bit better. Yeah, I like overlay. So I'm gonna do overlay, and I'm actually gonna redo the white one because I didn't make it big enough. So grab a white, and then put it back on the same setting, that one, and then radial, and do this again. See, now it took away a bit of the black on the corners, and that looks a lot better. Right there. That looks pretty good. And now what you want to do is just select all these and Command E if you're on a Mac and make it one layer. So, and the next thing you want to do is take your brush and make it your size about 400 if you have a small screen and about 700 if you have a big one. So about, I'll do 300. So about that, and then make your hardness 0, and then go to your brushes and shape dynamics, put the size jitter all the way up to 100, and then the scattering up to 100, and then select airbrush and smoothing, and then just close out of this and just put some stuff all over it. If you want to make it a little bit smaller so it doesn't cover so much, I'll do around 100 maybe. Well, that's too much still. Just put some dots everywhere. And if you really make it a lot smaller, you can get some more little ones if you didn't get enough. So that's good right there. Change this to soft light, and make sure you had that on white. Your color was white. And then I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit so that they're barely there. A little bit lower. Okay, now make another layer. Go ahead and do text tool now, and I'm just gonna do I'll do pixel, and I'm gonna use, let me find a font real quick. I'll use this font. Okay, I like to rasterize my layers because I like to have pure layers, not a bunch of text layers and some non-text layers, so I rasterize them all. And then make this bigger. Okay, I should have done that first. Make it bigger before you rasterize it, then it'll come out a lot clearer. So, about that. And then I'm going to rasterize it. And then open up your layer style settings. And then make stroke 1 black. And then make it your gradient. This one's kind of difficult to do, I always mess up on it. But you're going to make this one a light gray. And then make this one a white, already there. And then make one right here, in the, like, right towards the middle almost. And then make that a darker gray. And then put a line right there. Or make that one fade, and then put this dot right next to it so there's a line. So it goes from here, like it fades from a light gray to dark gray, and then it just doesn't fade, it just skips right to a white. And that's how you make it, like, I guess, like a lighting effect without doing like extra layers and all this other stuff, like changing the opacity of a white layer and make it so it only shows up on there and stuff. This is a lot easier. You can change the angle a little bit. Not that much. Do about 92. That's good. And then next thing you want to do is, I'm just going to fix this real fast. Okay, and then make this, I'm going to make this lighter a little bit. It's a little bit lighter. There we go. That looks good. And then drop shadow. You want to make this, the distance, leave it at 5. Make this 22. Make this 24. Then lower the opacity to about 30. 32 is fine. And then next what you want to do is just okay. And then what I'm going to do is make it so there's like a blur. So what you want to do is go up to here. First, let me just copy this layer and then put it under here and then turn it off real quick. And then wait a second. There. Now you want to go here to filter and then blur, motion blur, after you on the copied one under it, and then make it all the way up and then the angle 0. Hit OK. It looks kind of bad. So then you go here, you turn off the effects, and it looks good like that. But you gotta lower the opacity a little bit, and then take your eraser and erase the edges a little bit. That looks a lot better. I'm gonna move it over, center it a little bit better. So once you do that, I'm just gonna fix this over here. Okay, that looks good. Now if you want, you could do this. So just copy it again and then put it under, and then take it and do the same thing. So motion blur, but change it to 90. And then hit OK. And then turn the effects off. And then you could lower this one more. And then have that one show. Or do whatever you want. Whichever one you want to show more, just leave the opacity up. I'm going to do it like this, but I'm going to make them both pretty low. And then I'm going to erase this and erase that a little bit. So that looks pretty good. And then copy this one more time and then drag it down, change the size. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Don't copy that again if you rasterized it. If you didn't, if you didn't do it, just copy it. But since I rasterized it, I'm just gonna make a new layer and then new text. I'm gonna put arts. And then just right click that and then copy layer style. And then click here and then paste layer style. So it copies the layer style. Alright, now on this one, actually I'm gonna adjust the size before I do anything else. So there, I got that right. And then open it and go to your drop shadow and change this down a little bit because it's a smaller text. Once you do that, you copy the layer and put it under. You're going to rasterize it before you do the blur, and then back to motion blur. I'm going to do this one sideways, so make the thing 0. Okay, and then turn off the effects. And there we go. So that looks like a pretty good background. You can do 2D ones and 3D. This is just a 2D one. I will make another tutorial probably right after this for a 3D one. So stay tuned for that one. I might not upload it for like a day after this one's out or whatnot. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna save it, and I'm gonna do save for open devices just so I can get a higher quality. And I'm gonna leave it on JPEG and quality all the way up, so save. And I'll name it tutorial. And save. And now I'm gonna close. Don't save because I already have it. Now I'm just gonna open my Finder, pictures, and then take this picture into there, the one that has that little camera on it, and then I'm gonna go to system preferences, and then desktop and screensaver, and there it is right there. And you can put, if you put to center, it shouldn't change no matter where you put it, because it's the exact size of your screen. So there's that tutorial, and hope this helped you, and don't forget to like it and comment, and I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I don't know. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.